Hi everyone, and welcome to the wrap-up of week 4 of your uninvited study. Today I want to dig in with you on chapter 11 a little bit, and if you haven't read the chapter yet, that's okay. But I do want to encourage you to not miss this chapter, because in this chapter, not only did I find like a ton of answers regarding a personal past rejection that I was still struggling with, but I also found some great healing tucked in those pages. And so I just really want to encourage you to stick with me today through the end of this video and the end of the blog post. Because at the end of the blog post, you're going to find a printable PDF. And in that PDF, there are some listed out practical applications that you too can work through to help you to find some answers and healing as well. Okay, so before we get there, I want to share a little bit with you about that past struggle that I referenced. And that past struggle was the birth of my daughter. And I'm not going to go into all the details today, but what I do want to share with you is that personal experience left me with some brokenness in my life. And at the time, and for a long time after, I really couldn't put my finger on it or explain where the brokenness came from. It wasn't really until I read chapter 11 of Uninvited that I had my aha moment. There were some clues and some things and some healing that I had worked through before that, but this is when I really went, oh, that's where the brokenness came from. And basically what I learned is that not only did I have some physical brokenness as a result of that experience, yes, there was some physical brokenness and some healing that I'm still working towards, some health complications, but it really went beyond physical brokenness, and it was more of a spiritual brokenness that I was feeling when I felt a break in my trust with God. And I found myself in this place through the labor and through the several years of health complications afterwards, where I was questioning God. And I was really questioning, like, why are you putting me through this? Why are you not intervening? Why are you not healing me? Why can I not get pregnant again? Why? All the why questions were consuming me, and they were hitting me like a ton of bricks. And what I was doing to try to understand my situation is I was gathering up all of these bricks that were hitting me, and I was trying to lay them out, and I was following where they led. And where they led me to is one place and one belief that I, Katrina, was rejected by our God, cast aside, abandoned. I don't know if you've ever felt that place before. Maybe you're there now. And if so, I just want you to know that my heart goes out to you today and that I'm praying for you, because that place is a tough place to find yourself in. But what I have discovered in this place and what God has been teaching me through this place and through Uninvited is that this place, this path of whys, isn't just made up of why questions. It's also made up of lies. Lies from our crafty enemy who wants us to stay consumed and lost in our brokenness. It's like Lisa Turkhurst writes in chapter 11 when she says, Satan knows what consumes us controls us. Therefore, the more consumed we are with rejection, the more he can control our emotions, our thinking, and our actions. That's the exact place where panic starts to replace peace, uncertainty starts to overshadow our faith, and discouragement threatens to override our joy. Panic, uncertainty, discouragement. Have you been feeling these things too? Does all our brokenness from rejection have to lead us to this place? And if we find ourselves in this place, do we have to stay there? Or is it meant to lead us to another here that God has planned for us? How do we get beyond our brokenness? I invite you today to continue reading the blog to discover with me the answer to that question. And I'll see you in the comments.